Let me tell you all something. Birth certificates that a lot of our parents had, they never realized that birth certificates is all slave control made by the strawman, aka the fucking Jezebel demon energy vampire slave owners called the reptilians and draconians. I had a birth certificate when I was birthed because a lot of my parents didn't have the intuitional intelligence to realize when a child gets a birth certificate, they're already a slave to that corporation once they get that birth certificate. Because let me tell you why. We all have, man, a lot of people that are baby boomers, Generation X, millennials, Generation Z, they all have birth certificates, all because why? Their parents didn't really know any better about the white supremacist Freemason system. And it's like there's no way to get your name off the birth certificates at all, because a lot of people got slave names on their birth certificates where their last names was Ashley, last names was Savage, last names was fucking Brady. All these slave owner last names on birth certificates, bro. Like it's all to treat human citizens as slaves. And we have these birth certificates, but these birth certificates don't take care of no bills. Birth certificates don't take care of anything. So like these so-called these countries that make people have birth certificates, or just a whole system as a whole Freemason system that tells people, well, your identity matters, but you're not going to get everything that you need with birth certificates. You still need money. Why would my identity matter so much if you all making these humans go get money for necessities? I thought birth certificates was supposed to get everything. This is sad. Like Tupac Shakur had a birth certificate, right? And the thing about these birth certificates, when our parents gave us our names, bro, they didn't let us name ourselves or what we wanted to name ourselves. They gave us slave names, the last names, bro, and also the middle name initials. Your middle name initial don't even matter with the fucking law enforcement systems anyway when it comes to birth certificates, because the straw man runs everything. The straw man doesn't care if you was fucking Ghanaian, Nigerian, Senegal, Haitian, Trinidad, fucking Arabian, fucking like Lebanese. The straw man don't care what your nationality is. The straw man, reptilian, energy vampire, slave owner literally just see you as a number. Now, of course, a lot of my family members don't really talk about that because they never really had that information in hand about birth certificates being the slave control of the straw man. It's crazy, man. I'm the only person in my family that found out about the straw man, be ripping people off with these birth certificates. Like, this whole birth certificate is supposed to have people financially rich forever. Because if our identity matters, why a lot of human citizens are not financially rich people if our identities on these birth certificates matter? Like, come on. Like, this is how you know the so-called straw man slave owner system be playing people like fools. It's crazy. If you tell people in the southern states of USA about the straw man, that the birth certificates have no value, they look at you like you're crazy. Because people in the South they're not deep thinkers. But that's all I'm gonna tell you all about the straw man, the birth certificate.